Good evening. Something a little different since I'm in the living room. Day 46, June 27th, 2017. Today's weight is 483. Total weight loss today is 12.2 pounds. Today was about reorganizing, and I did. A lot of the boxes I've had up here ever since I moved in October. And think about that. I moved in here in October. October 4th was the day I moved in here. And I unpacked everything and reorganized, and a lot of boxes left over. The things I didn't really need to have. I'm in a small place. It's not that big. It's only a 1 bedroom, 2 bath, an office, and the living room where I'm sitting here right now. And the boxes were in this room all this time. No one's ever come over. No one's ever visited. So there was no need to put things down in the basement or the garage where they should be going. With the business starting, with the CBD oil business, they want to have meetings here. So that's on Friday. So I basically moved everything into the office. I can put except for a few boxes for Christmas are in the other room, my bedroom, but they're in a place where they don't need to be seen. It's fine as long as this area is clean. So I got up this morning. I had an interview. I had actually four interviews today. I had a interview with the account manager and one of the owners with the company in St. Louis, and I had the major interview with the owner of the program office down there in St. Louis also. I'm having fun, and then I passed those two. So on Friday, I have hopefully the final interview. If not another interview, but I have to go down there in person for that job in St. Louis. Again, I need something. Then I had another interview today, and I follow up on Thursday for the American Medical Association. So it's interesting. One's a doctor, one's an AMA, which is the Doctors of America, and one's a coal company. But, practically almost doing the same thing, except it's two different types of things. Let me do both. Anyway. So what I did so then today, after I did that, I spent the majority of the morning. It was at 8 o'clock. I had the first interview at 8, then at 9, then at 11, and then follow up at 1 o'clock. So in between there, I started to say, okay, what am I going to do? I have some boxes in here, totes. What am I going to do? Let's get rid of them. Let's move these. And I have a table. This is a table that's been sitting here, and I only have 3 chairs. I broke one, sadly. So but I have 2 extra chairs I can use, or actually a little more. But anyway, point being is they wanted to have a meeting here. Break out the table. It's not as easy as it is, because I didn't have the right tools. I've been moving things around, couldn't find the wrench. I finally found a wrench or a wrench-like tool to tighten the legs on this thing, so it's built up. So I set this up, I cleaned, I vacuumed, I did the kitchen as well, I had to redo the floors in there. I still got tomorrow, Thursday, and then the meeting on Friday probably afternoon. But I did that, so I am tired. I did it in sections. I had to do it in sections because I moved everything. I moved practically everything into the office. I'll probably videotape in the office tomorrow, just so you get perspective where it is. But I wanted a clean view of you seeing me. So today it was more about trying to find a job. Did I sleep well last night? Yes, in a way I did. In a way I slept well. In a way I didn't, but not major. Just the fact, just everything getting ready, and then I was tired in the morning. I was tired, but it wasn't as tired as it was the past few days because things have subsided a little bit with everything going on. But I am still doing it. I still have a pain here in my face, and the headache is not as bad as it was the last few days, but it's still there. And so I'm taking measures to try and figure out what I need to do to get that taken care of. but it is still bothering me a lot. And I'm going to pay for what I did today, all this moving, tomorrow. But it's a Wednesday, so it won't be that hard on me. I really don't know about the job in St. Louis, in the sense that it'd be good for me because it's a job, I get paid, but I have to move again, and it's just like they even mentioned on the phone, oh, go back and come up and come down. It's just such a big hassle. Where am I going to be living? What am I going to be doing? Again, here nor there, I haven't even discussed all that aspect of it. The whole aspect of going down there, packing everything up, moving down there, and then working, and then of course, I'd rather stay here because again, I don't have to move. It's not a big. But again, they're not. Allstate, I'm overqualified. They actually said I could. They went a different direction. They don't want somebody so senior. So, I don't know. It's just getting to the point now. I'll be 50 next year that I have to start, figuring out what to do. Just figure out different avenues. That's what I'm doing with the CBD oil. Just gonna make sure that kicks off and do everything I have to do there. But I need the capital to get things going, so I'm gonna do that as well. But it does go to the point that people say, you don't have a house, you don't have anything, well, I'm not supposed to have a house like this. If it comes to the point that I'm alone and that's it, that everyone else leaves me, no one wants anything to do, the people in my life that I deal with daily don't want anything to do with me, then I'll be on my own. But as of right now, I'm waiting. So I want that family. I want that happiness. That's why I'm waiting. That's why everything here is temporary. I'm here in an apartment. It's not. It's temporary because the permanent thing is the happy part. And that's why I do what I do. So going to St. Louis before 2009, and when I used to travel, wasn't a big deal because I didn't have anything here. Didn't have anything to look forward to and to see and to be with, but I do have things to look forward to here. It's a beautiful location and it's a sunny day every day. So, in that regard, that's why I'm here. That's why I stay. That's why I kill myself to be where I am, basically. I don't need what I need. I don't need what I have now. I do it because I want to be present. But then again, I've learned that don't kill yourself, which I know, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm basically doing what I'm doing here. So the big thing is, either job I get, hopefully I gotta get something. I gotta get something now. It's too much. It's too much. If it's St. Louis, it's St. Louis. If it's here, it's here. But I'm still waiting to hear back from Microsoft as well. There's a few other ones out there that I was waiting for. Allstate fell through, like I said. So I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this whole thing. Again, people say, "Well, then you should have done this." I did. I saved up. I had 4 months. I had actually 3 months saved up. I had 3 months saved up, but that was just 3 months of living expenses that I that's all I had. And on top of that, the medication and the doctors. And on top of that, everything that's going on. So it just piled on. And the fact that I keep saying in my head, you were gonna hire me. You said, "Do you want a full-time job?" "Yes, we're gonna hire you." And then they say no. They screw me over. So, but anyway, that's why that's why there's no loyalty out there. I don't have loyalty to anybody. It's just ridiculous. But regardless of that, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get up in the morning because I have breakfast in the morning. A breakfast breakfast meeting. with a very beautiful person. And then after that, come back here, get ready for the evening, because tomorrow we have a presentation for the CBD oil down in Northbrook again. And then Thursday morning I have the interview, and then Friday morning I have the interview. So we'll see what goes on. So I don't know. It's kind of funny. I basically pushed to have the St. Louis interviews first because the job in downtown Chicago is the same, and I really wanted to get it flushed out first, answer the questions they would ask, and they were pretty simple questions. So it's still looking, well, it's not that way now because the next interview is reversed. So Thursday is downtown Chicago, but it's over the phone, and Friday's over the phone, but for St. Louis. So I've already had one round, so I got to go through it again and see what's going on here. But again, whichever one comes, I'd rather stay here. I'd rather just, it all happen here where I don't have to move. But if I do have to move, I don't know. It just gets scary because, again, I don't want to. I'll tell you this much: if I do have to move, I'm going to be working probably 80 hours a week because I'll have. And it was like that before when I was on Road Warrior before, and we would travel and work. I would just work. I wouldn't do anything but work. And I didn't like. Looking back, I didn't like that aspect of it. Looking back, I didn't like it. At the time, it didn't matter because I was working. And it'd be like, get up in the morning, have breakfast, go right to work, stay there all day, all night, go back to the hotel or the apartment, and then just sleep, and then do the same thing again. And wouldn't talk to anybody. It was a very. In looking back, it's a very bad situation. But I don't know. And I don't know. But we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. Because right now, it's like I'm here now, and I know where I want to be. I want to be happy. I want to be surrounded by happiness and love and beauty and everything. And it's but I have to get my ass in gear. And it's true in a sense, but again, I have to talk to them about the whole situation. I have to basically tell the truth. Not tell the truth. Tell the truth. Okay. Tell the truth. I'm telling the truth. This is the situation. I live in a place with no pictures. I live in a place with disposable furniture because this is not my house. This is a place I'm staying in. It's an apartment. My house would be a house. Classically, a home is a home with a woman, kids, me. Grilling on Sunday, having a good time, laughing, having games, putting a Christmas tree together, cooking together in the kitchen. Those types of things. That's what I want. That's what I'm aiming for. And this apartment is not that. Because it's not that. It's the way station. It's the purgatory. I'm in purgatory. This is purgatory right now. And if I'm told that to fuck off and to say live your life, then everything collapses and I move on. So, but we'll see. But again, St. Louis, who knows? Here, who knows? I don't know. I really don't know. But I'll see what happens. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, I will talk to you soon and talk to you later. Love you.